All right. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Everything good? I am in my incomplete office today. Welcome to the 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern live stream of the virtual writing retreat. I'm so excited that I was able to get on the schedule and everything is good. Everything has been so good this weekend. I was not able to pop into as many sprints last time because or yesterday because it was wild. I am so excited for everybody who signed up for Your Path Forward and Publish and Thrive. It is so cool. Like literally Renee and I were both like, "What?" There were so many people signing up and so much excitement. We were having the best day. I will apologize in advance just because this room is my writing room. And as you may notice, if you haven't been following me on my Sarra Cannon coffee chats, everything is gone. And I can't even close this door back here because all of my stuff that was in here is now in the bathroom back there because I have replaced my desk in here. I'm putting in bookshelves this week. So it's echoey in here. I did put a couple of blankets down, but I don't know how much it's helping. So hopefully it's all good. I apologize if it's a little echoey, but welcome everybody. We're going to be writing for a couple of hours and it's going to be amazing. I usually plan during this time. It's actually on the calendar to plan. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just plan during my sprints. But then I thought, no, I am actually going to write because that is what we are here for. So I'm going to write and we're going to hang out and have a good time. So let's see. I'm going to do it like this. I don't know if I can make that. Let me see. I can put something different in the background. We can put a darker background so it looks cool. All right. So we are going to, I think we're just going to do 25-minute sprints. Sometimes in my sprints for like back in the day, I used to do stair steps where we'd start with like a 5 minute and go up. But I think today we're going to just jump in with 25 minutes since that's what most everybody is used to. If you like this background, this is a Pomodoro timer from wonderspace.app. I'm going to put it in the comments. Am I live on Facebook also? I don't see any Facebook comments. Oh, wait. Yes, Facebook. Got it. We're there. We're there. So Wonder Space, WONDER space.com or .app is where I get this one. And it's very cool because you can customize the theme. Like if you go in here to where it says theme, you can change to different types of themes. You can make it rain or snow. You can put your book cover in the background and it's just a basic Pomodoro timer and you can have it set to whatever time you want it to be. It's a very cool Pomodoro. And I actually found it by just Googling aesthetic Pomodoro timer. And there it was. And it's free. And you can see kind of in this right-hand corner, it is giving you Central Time since that's where I am. And you can see that you can connect it to a Spotify playlist. So it's pretty cool. I should have put it in the description, but I forgot. So what are you working on? How many of you have just been writing all weekend? Because it is very cool. If you are seeing me live because you follow my channel, but you don't know what writing sprints are, welcome to the Heart Breathings writing community. We have an entire community of almost 7,000 plus writers on Facebook and YouTube. And we have, how many admins do we have? I haven't ever counted, like 10 or so admins who run sprints for this community, including me. But we have sprints going every single day. And a writing sprint is just a Pomodoro where we set a timer for a specific period of time. Most of us do 25 minutes at a time and we focus. So I won't play any music. I won't have anything on for the people that don't like music. So you can feel free to play your own music while we're sprinting, but it will be silent sprints. And I will mute my mic and everything. And then after 25 minutes, you'll hear a sound come from me. And then it will be time to just have a break and we'll just chat and cheer each other on. No matter what your word count was or whatever you were doing, you can do anything you want. And then after the 5-minute break is over, we'll jump right back into sprints. So typically we try to do 4 sprints, but we do have Tracy, the revised writer, is coming up directly after me. So we'll probably cut that last sprint a little bit shorter depending on the timing, but it's going to be amazing. Oh my goodness. Books with Chris, writing all weekend and over 32,000 words so far. JD, who's been running sprints for us extra a little bit this weekend, working on chapter 11 of my urban fantasy. For anybody who is interested in, wait, Mel says throws Chad. Oh my gosh, it should be mandatory that we all have some kind of celebration, but I don't have anything on my screen. For those of you that are wondering, like, how in the world do I join in and find the times for the sprints? In the description here of my video, you've got a link to heartbreathings.com, Heart Breathing's writing community page. And on there, we have our typical weekly schedule, as well as if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a Google Calendar that you can just hit the plus button in the bottom corner and add it to your own Google Calendar, and you'll see those writing sprints. We have multiple sprints that are going on every day throughout the entire week. And then once a month, we have a double down day on the first Saturday of every month. And then every quarter, we do a 3-day virtual writing retreat. And that is what we are doing today. So I know some of you know all of this because you're with us all the time, but we also have 160 people here, which is wild. So I'm sure we have some people that are not familiar with our sprints. So welcome, join in with us. Even if you're not writing, you can use this to plan, you can use this to clean, you can use this to hang out, but it's amazing. And I do want to give a shout out, I know she's here, to Renee, who is my amazing operations manager. And she is the one who coordinates all of these amazing writing events for us. So shout out to her. For handling all of that coordination and getting all those links to us and everything else. So it's going to be great. So let's get started. Let's get to writing. All right. So 25 minutes on the clock. When we come back after 25 minutes, feel free to share what you got done, or you can just hang out with us for a little bit. All right, let's do it. Okay. Let me find my timer. Okay. Here we go. 25 minutes on the clock. Happy writing, everybody. I wasn't sure what sound it was gonna play. Sometimes it plays kind of a funny little, uh, I don't know, some other kind of sound, like a little lo-fi beat or something like that, but we got a little da 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 da, and that's fine too. All right, we're gonna say we're in a 5-minute break. How did you do, everybody? So I first had a bunch of markers that I had found that were in a bag that I didn't even realize I had from when we moved. I've been going through some of the boxes that ended up in a closet. And so I was like, okay, are these any good still? So I was doing a quick little test swatch and they are still good. Oh, spoiler alert. They are still good. So I'm excited for that. And I am working on final edits of my Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw, but I have this one character whose secret just hasn't fully come together yet. And I've been stuck on this chapter for a couple days. 25 minutes, Brent. I got it all figured out. I have to rewrite that chapter, but it came together. So sometimes just sitting down, even when you don't know exactly or you don't feel exactly like things are working out the way you want them to, just showing up for your writing, even when you don't feel like it, to try to think through stuff can make such a big difference. That feels so good. And now I'm like, I don't really have that many more questions. Like I have a list in my planner of the story questions that like haven't quite clicked yet, and they're almost all gone. So I'm like, we're very close to this book being done. Oh gosh, I'm so ready. I know we've got so many people here that I'm not going to be able to cheer everybody on. What is that noise? I like it. I don't know. I can see if it'll tell me. 11:29. Oh my goodness. Angry watermelon. I heard them talking about your name yesterday. I'm sorry that it scared you. I was trying to do a little bit of typing. So sorry. Sorry, Andrew. Okay, Scrivener's open and ready to go. Maple hit my goal for the day just as my laptop is dying, so I'm out. Have a good rest of your day. It's good to see you too, Candace. Note to self, pay attention to Sarah so the timer doesn't startle me. Yeah, sorry about that. 581. I think I might be able to turn it down or change it. Good job, Jill. Ream post written and scheduled for tomorrow. By the way, if anybody here is doing Ream or any other kind of fiction subscription, feel free to join us in the Discord server. We have a channel dedicated to Ream authors, which, for Patreon or anything else is great. Joshua 908, amazing. Good job. Just joined the last couple of minutes. That's good. Whole chapter is edited and super excited about it. I just love your profile pic, Jessie. It's so cute. I'm working on my Substack, 2 articles written about my writing journey and publishing my first book. I love that, Arden. So good. 4:45 and a bowl of popcorn for lunch. Paris, why do I love popcorn so much? I like to put weird stuff in my popcorn, like Sour Patch Kids, although I'm staying away from sugar. I am having a 7 brew today. No sugar in this. This is just a cold brew with heavy whipping cream. And this is courtesy of my amazing Heart Breathing's writing community admins who gave me a nice gift card for 7 brew this year. So thank you. 585 enemies to lovers. I love those, Megan. So good. Rue 1125. Amazing. Planner miss cleaning out my Google photos. Google 20 gigabytes gone. Oh my gosh. Are you getting that message? I have a constant message, and my husband, we share the family one, and it's constantly saying, your storage is almost full. You better upgrade. And I'm like, I need to go delete some videos or something. Everyone is startled by my timer. I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh my gosh. 1336 edited. Brittany, that is so amazing. And welcome to everybody. I saw a few people say that you signed up for my classes. So welcome. I realized that I did not put link to any of that down below, but you can find it on email, or I don't know, go to my website and go to courses. Diane, it's so good to see you. 189. If you are interested in the classes, there will be, I'll be talking about it quite a bit over the next couple of weeks. Oh, Elizabeth, emotional chapter has me feeling emotional. 515 for JM. At least the sound doesn't meow. Listen, I've got no shade against all of our admins that use cats, but yeah, it is always funny. We've got birds, we've got cats, we've got a da 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 da. We never know. I think it is just, yeah. Oh, there's a little cat there. Oh, it didn't just scroll over. I might see if I can change that sound. We'll see. I mean, Sour Patch Kids are so good in popcorn. Why? I don't know. It's that sweet and salty. If you've never tried it, just go for it. Jelly beans. What is Ream? So Ream is it's reamstories.com. It is a subscription based model for authors where you can like as you're writing your rough draft, you can put up chapters, kind of like Wattpad, except you get paid for it. So people, it's like Wattpad meets Patreon, where people can support you at different tiers to read your stories, get artwork, have community. And I will be starting a Ream coming up in the next month or two. And I know we have lots of other people who are as well. So, okay. So sorry. Oh my gosh, Reese's Pieces in popcorn. I will take Reese's Pieces in anything. Like, I don't know, probably not beef stew or something. But Reese's Pieces are amazing. That would be a good one. That would be a good one. All right, you guys. I know I didn't get to a lot of comments, but that's okay. We're gonna keep rolling straight on. So let me pull this up. I love talking to y'all. I could talk forever. Okay, we're gonna start focus. So we're gonna have another 25 minutes on the clock, and I will see if I can change. Actually, let me go ahead and see if I can change the timer sound. Um, so it's set on default. There's a bell, a flute, and festive. That I don't know which one. Which one do we like? We'll do the bell, and we'll just see how it goes. All right, you guys. I have no idea. There is a lo-fi sound, but maybe not with this background. So we'll see. We'll do the flute and we'll see if it scares anybody. All right. I will see you all in 25 minutes and I will be muted if you're just joining us. But you can play your own music if you would like. And I will see you in 25 minutes. All right, is that better? I don't know if that's better or not. The flute. The flute shall tell us all when it is time to stop writing. How did it go, everybody? So I started at 18,449 and now I am at 20,952. So, whatever words that is, but much better. Okay, very pleasant. It does sound kind of like a video game. Okay, we're good. We're good. Some brainstorming. Plotting this book is going to take some time. 9 POVs to keep track of. Listen, it's harder than you think it is. It's so hard. But you can do it. You could do it. It does takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of work. 880 for Sarah. Good job. Hi, Cassie. Welcome. Sarah, how long are you in edits for Disappearance of Vanessa? Oh, how far along? I was hoping to go to Pikes Peak Writers Conference to meet you in person, but my parents said no. Oh, darn. Yes, I will be there this year. I'm sorry you won't be able to make it. So I am a little over 20, almost 21,000 words in, which is towards the end of Act 1. And I'm on the final scene right now of Act 1. So almost there. It's like a side quest completed. Yes, exactly. Got $4.99, about halfway done editing the scene. Yay, Michelle. That's so awesome. Welcome to the class. It's going to be amazing. I wasn't sure what to expect, like how many people would sign up for your path forward. But I'm excited to see how many people are in already. It's going to be really great. Taking my own advice and reduced my volume. That would have been great. I wonder if I can turn down the volume of the alert. I will see in a minute. Continued your manuscript. We're at 690. 506 for Andrew. Great job. Okay, everybody likes this sound better. 524 and Jill at 584. And then we've got 802, which got me to 12K in my work in progress, which is exactly my goal for the weekend. Yay! That is always the best when you finally hit that weekend goal. I definitely did not get as far as I hoped this weekend, but yesterday was so much busier than I expected, but in a good way. So it's all good. 426 in research notes. I'm hoping I'm going to be at all the sprints from now on out though. In the Pepper Shack with Amy. That's so cute. It started at 6188 and now it's 6852. Sounds good. Bella, how are you doing? Working on some art. 493, 985. Yeah, you are a fast writer, aren't you? That's so cool when you're in the flow like that. Sounds like a mid-2000s saved success sound with the flute. Your file is saved. Turn my volume down. Yeah, that's one of the better ways to do it if the sound's scary. 1721 edited, which is good since my boyfriend interrupted me. Brittany, you're doing it. You're doing it. 415. Having to write a really formal email and spend the whole sprint getting the language just right. It's so hard. Sometimes my husband, I don't really struggle as much with emails and how to word them, but my husband George is just like, ask him to write an email for some kind of something formal and it will take him a really long time because he's like, every word has to be perfect. Call to hunt. The Great Horn. It sounds like we're being called, same one. That was better. More of my scene written. Do you normally write around this time? No, I actually normally am planning at this time. So this is usually when I do my weekly planning, order my groceries for pickup tomorrow, all of that. So I will do that during Tracy's sprints next. But I don't usually write on Sundays at all. 1806, good job. 379, yay, welcome. Started to learn the 20 amino acids by heart. Oh my gosh, exams start in a week in Germany. You've got this. You could do it. Oh my gosh, that brings back memories. 361 words because I got distracted by not remembering a word, filler word. But for some reason this time I had to go find it. Yeah, sometimes you just can't move on until then, right? Final fixes of book 6 done in today's sprints. Getting close. 380 for Pasqua. Good job. Any small piece of advice when planning a small town romance? I know we're going to come up on the end of this break, but I wrote a series of small town romances, but they're new adults. They're a little different maybe than what you're writing, but I read a lot of small town romance. And I think one of the things to remember is that in small town romance, the town itself is one of the most important factors, not just the character. But also the people, so putting together, if it's your very first book in the series, putting together a map of what the town looks like so that you can stay consistent of like, oh, and you can also bring in the people. So one of the things I love most about small town romances is when you know that people have a history together, and like the guy that runs the pharmacy has been there for 50 years and he always gives her a nickel when she comes in, like just different things that you'll see, and just really bringing in the townspeople, and then knowing which tropes you're following and really hitting those hard, especially small town romance tropes like enemies to lovers and friends to lovers and second chance romance and different things like that, and just really knowing what readers love out of that. But I would take good amount of time really thinking about that town and mapping it out and who's all in it, and go ahead and start putting the seeds in book one for the people that you're going to get together later. Like, oh, here's the widowed father who is the local elementary school teacher, and different stuff like that. It's always fun. If anybody else has suggestions, let it know. Um, I think your mic goes quiet when the sound goes off. Just wanted to let you know in case you didn't already. I'm not sure what that means. Like you can't hear me right now, or you just mean, um, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I do mute myself when we're on sprints, if that's what you mean, but I'm not sure. Or you just mean it cuts in and out. Oh, the alarm sound. Oh, I think. Oh, I get it. So I think it's a function of this microphone when, like, I think you guys can't hear me typing as much either as you could with my previous microphone, because I think it's meant to be uh, sound suppressing, like background noise suppressing. So when it goes off, it's playing in my own speakers. So it's trying to make sure that it doesn't get. Anyway, we don't need to hear all that. Thank you for letting me know. I will be quiet next time it goes off. Okay, we're going to run another sprint. This will be, so it's 12 after the hour. So we're going to run this one. And because I've been running my mouth, we might only get a short one next, but let's go ahead and get started. So we've got 25 minutes on the clock, and then we'll have one shorter sprint after this. Happy writing. Okay, how was that sprint, everybody? I let me see where I ended up. 22,158. So I don't math in my head, but like over 1,000 words edited, 1,300, 1,200, somewhere around there edited, and more questions added to my question list, sadly, but it's all good. Jenna says, save your work and hydrate, my friends, friendos. Does it count as hydrating if you're drinking coffee still? I do not have an answer for that. However, how'd it go? Seems like a few people left, but Haley's here. Welcome. Elle got 443. Angela did part of my job back to brainstorming, trying to piece things together. It does not count. I got one vote for no and one vote for yes. 232 for is it Leela and Brittany 1740. Whoa, 1742 edited. That's incredible. 582. I'm past 7,400 words now. The story is getting so long. You can do this. Is that long for you? Is that like are you writing a short story? Editing is hard, or you are editing hard. You're editing hard. Good job, Elaine. According to our admin K, water is in coffee. So yes, 1183. Good job. Incredible. Coffee always counts. So coffee's made of water, but it is also slightly dehydrating. I will go and actually drink just pure water in a little bit. Jill 608, coffee counts. I like this chat. My stew is delicious. Well, that sounds wonderful. Up to 74.99. That's almost 700 words. Good job. Jess went down a Canva rabbit hole. Yeah, I don't math in my head either. You have to go find Andrew if you want mental math. Yeah, Andrew is so good at mental math and it's just insane. Coffee dries you out. Yeah, you're right. You are so right. That's what I have been trying to not have coffee in the morning. Instead, I have been drinking I've got a big like 32-ounce cup that I fill with ice. So, some of it melts, but it's probably end up drinking like 25 ounces of water every morning before I drink any coffee. And I think that has been helping a lot with my energy. 521 for Mel. Melanie had a dream the other night that I ran, what was it? Like a bookshop with coffee and stuff like that and stationery. Like that would be the coolest bookshop ever. I know Nora Roberts has her own bookshop. And I just think like that's the ultimate dream as an author, to own your own shop full of books. Yes, but I lie. Yes. Okay, Leela. I feel so tired. Spent 3 hours in the kitchen earlier. Oh my goodness. That's a long time in the kitchen, Rana. What are you cooking for? Deciding if my character really needs to meet death in the flesh. My doctor says fluids are fluids. Well, listen to your doctor. 442, 595. Oh, Jeremy Couture in the house. I didn't know you were here. I did not see you comment before. I'm so glad you're here. Jeremy is part of our Twitch crew. In my reader group on Sarra Cannon, we have Friday coffee chat. So you guys are always welcome to join us for a full hour of just hanging out every Friday at 4 p.m. That's at youtube.com/Sarra Cannon. But now I am also Twitch streaming every Thursday night from about 8 to 11 p.m. on twitch.tv/Sarra Cannon. And so we've been having fun. If coffee isn't coffee made from water. Exactly. Halfway through a developmental edit write-up. Good job. Is that something you're doing for someone else, or it's someone else's developmental edit that they are doing of your book? Just curious. 850 for Paris, 359 more words and finished editing the scene. Supporting from the bowling alley, Tamra. Got some notes made on scenes already written. Yep, I think it does. But I agree with, I don't know if you say Rue or not, but I'm going to call you Rue, that it is actually dehydrating. So don't let coffee be your only water or caffeinated fluids. I didn't count, but finished revising the Ream episode. Think I've come up with a plan of action for the launch. That is so exciting. I have all my Ream notes in this notebook, and I'm going to spend part of today watching some of the subscription for author stuff while I'm planning today. Valentine and birthday cards written out and addressed. Going super fast with this outline, 10,000 words. Oh my gosh, Ashley, that is so cool. Is your outline like a zero draft kind of, or is it just pure? Will you use any of those words for your actual book or not? I'm curious about that. I've never written that long of an outline. I don't usually sit down and write outlines though, but I have friends who do. So I love seeing other people's processes and so forth. So, okay, cannot read all these comments, but I appreciate you guys sharing them and I will go back and read them. But we are literally at 3:43, 4:43. So we only have 17 minutes left. So we're just going to change because I want to give you time to get over to Tracy's. So we're going to come over here to our timer and I'm going to change this to, let's just randomly do a 12-minute sprint. So let's see if I can change this to 12. All right. We've got 12 minutes on the clock, everyone. This will be our final sprint of my live stream, but you can find Tracy, the revised writers sprints linked in my description box below, or you'll see them in the pinned post over on Facebook. So we'll have a couple minutes to say goodbye at the end, but 11 minutes or so to keep writing. All right, our flute has sounded. We have 5 minutes until it is Tracy's turn. If you are looking for her sprints, it is this channel. You can click on her name, it'll take you right over there, or it's in the description box as well. And make sure that you subscribe to all of our amazing admins who donate their time, and we have so much fun together. So we're like a little family and I love it. So definitely head over and hang out with Tracy Sprints. Let me know if you get a minute how you did during these sprints. So I ended up with 23,278. That's where I got in my edit. So I started out at 18,000 something. So somewhere around 4,000 words in edits or so, which is amazing. I will take that any day of the week. But this was really great. And yeah, it has been fun. You guys are doing a great job. Finish the chapter. And for Tracy Sprints, I'm going to be working on the midpoint and turning point. That is amazing. I am only I just am to the act 1 climax, but man, I'm looking forward to the midpoint because I'm actually rewriting my midpoint. So that's always a fun point in the story. Didn't get any writing done. Brecky just got a bunch of admin tasks for the day job, but that's also really good. On-site Sunday and Monday. So that's great. Side quest complete. And you even had a little flute to tell you when your side quest was complete. Spent the time catching up on HB90, feeling more focused. So if anybody would like to join or hear more about my upcoming long-term strategy or long-term planning class called Your Path Forward, we're going to discuss my look into game board strategy, which is focusing your long-term plan more on the order of operations and the things that need to get done rather than the specific deadlines that you need to hit. So it's a more flexible way of looking at a long-term business or career or goals plan, even if you don't have a business or career that you're working on. You can find info on that if you just go to heartbreathings.teachable.com. And also, if you are looking to self-publish in 2024, then now's the time. Jump into Publish and Thrive 6-week class. And it's so fun. Talk about family. I feel like we have so much fun on our weekly live streams. It's really good. 647 in edits. You got so much done. Brittany, good job. 1,500 words for Vera. No writing on the book, just journaling. But welcome to the class, Michelle. 216 for Yolanda. So good to see you. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for being here. 5 of 20 amino acids. Misha, you are going to rock your exams. You can do this. Paris, a little over 2K during your sprints. Good job, Beck. Good morning. Thank you so much for hosting and everything you do in the community. I find you amazing too. I'm so glad every time I see your name. 1731 total for Jill. Amazing. Good job, everybody. Made it through 1 and a bit scenes editing during the sprints. Why is it so much slower than writing? Sometimes for me, it goes in waves. It's like the writing or the sprints will go slow with the writing, and then sometimes it'll be fast, and the edits, sometimes I can get through 2 chapters, and sometimes it's like 2 hours on a scene. So it goes back and forth. Here's another of our admins. You guys make sure you are subscribing to our admins if you get a chance, and definitely check out heartbreathings.com and click on the tab that says writing sprints, and you can find our Google Calendar. And I did link it for you below as well. I did some handwriting and some other journaling, and also had some doggo therapy. Love it. Jeremy, having a blast today. Me too. Me too. It feels so good to just be writing. All right, you guys, we've only got 1 minute left, so I'm just going to say thank you to everybody. I will read through your comments, but I'm definitely cheering you on. But head over to Tracy's Sprints if you get a moment. She will be live for a few hours, and then we still have continuing sprints for the rest of the day, and it's going to be amazing. So I will see you all in the chat over there. Thank you for everything, and to everyone watching on the replay, good job, everyone, and I will see you next time.